Mehring wrote, "The verses in which he, Engels, describes himself and Marx, with whom he had not yet come into personal contact, give us some idea of his manner." Yes, they certainly do. And it hardly seems satirical unless this is one very dark, black comedy by Engels. As if prompted by something shady and murky, something that Engels describes as black, something ominous, which his way was coming, Engels was compelled to pen these lines about his future partner. "Who chases after his tracks," Engels' tracks, "with reckless rage? A black man from Trier," Marx's hometown, "a remarkable monster. He neither walks nor hops, but springs upon his heels and stretches his arms into the air in anger, as though his wrath would seize at once the mighty canopy of heaven and tear it to the earth. With clenched and threatening fist he rages without rest, as though 10,000 devils had seized him by the hair." This, dear comrade, was Friedrich Engels' poem about first meeting Karl Marx, with whom he had not yet come into contact. Was this satirical? A parody? Or was the author dreadfully serious? Robert Paine, the Marx biographer who so carefully dissected the dark recesses of Marx's poetry, makes no suggestion that this particular poem should be taken as satire. He stated that these lines reflect what men remembered about Marx: his wild temper, his impetuosity, his habit of leaping upon his prey. He would clinch his fist and roar interminably for the remaining 40 years of his life. Paine, in fact, translated the original passage this way: "Who comes rushing in, impetuous and wild, dark fellow from Trier, in fury raging, nor walks nor skips, but leaps upon his prey, in tearing rage, as one who leaps to grasp broad spaces of the sky and drag them down to earth, stretching his arms wide, open to the heavens. His evil fist is clenched. He roars interminably as though 10,000 devils had him by the hair." Paine's translation of this passage is a popular one and a good one. Note the phrase, 10,000 devils had him by the hair. Here is a Marx with evil fist, clenched, who roars interminably. It is a frightening image, no matter what the translation. My translation probably goes easier on Marx. This was the Marx that would saunter into Engels' life as Engels struggled to keep the faith, as he sought to find my way to God